more than conquerors. Before, in all these things, we are more than conquerors through the one who loved us. Romans 8:37. In a world full of uncertainty and possible afflictions, we have the majestic love of God at our disposal. It must be recognized that nothing and nobody can separate us from His faithful love. When we accept and cling to His love, life circumstances and His challenges will make us able to cope by resting on His delights and promises of true love. A conqueror is one who is victorious for an ideal to the benefit of others. Being more than a conqueror is becoming a recipient of such benefit. The challenges of life are met by recognizing our dependence on His great love. Life itself has its cycles, curves, bends, ups and downs. There are both glorious moments as well as breathtaking, difficult seasons. Themes of death and life mark our daily living. There's a daily census that tells us that we are counted like sheep to the slaughterhouse. We find ourselves in real angelic conflict in heavenly places between light and darkness, good and evil, that affects humanity. It is there where angels, principalities, and powers clash with the purpose of affecting our lives. By clinging to the agape love, nothing can destroy us, even when we go through pain and fear. His love surpasses every test of the heart. His love is the door and the refuge in times of trouble. That love sustains us and gives us refreshment in the midst of struggle and fear. It is through that love that we can contemplate and hope for a better day, even in sadness and in pain. Neither the present nor the future will succeed in separating us from such love. Furthermore, when we acknowledge and walk in His promises, we can face tomorrow with certainty, knowing that He cares for us and fills us with His immense peace in turbulent times. Every day we must contemplate our focus on the author of life, recognizing that His care is unique and incomparable. The high and deep will not be able to distance us from His love. In a world full of vain philosophies, Jesus chose us to free us from that falsehood. It is through His truth that we walk in the path of justice for His name's sake. His path of light would always lead us through His shield of truth. We are the sole heirs of this great promise of eternal salvation, and we're called to announce it at all times and all places. We have to accept, though, that no created thing can separate us from that love. Our resounding victory depends absolutely on living in that gift. He gave everything to unite us with eternal love. Independent of all human trials, your love will be overcome of all sadness and pain through Him. His reward is available to everyone who accepts and takes refuge in His love. It is the perfect love that casts out all fear. Remember, no matter what the affliction is, He already made you more than a conqueror.